Venom, our favorite black goo monster with a craving for brains. In the Marvel Universe, those kind of goo monsters are the Clintar, a species of extraterrestrial symbiotes that have caused chaos for heroes and villains alike. In this video, we'll break down the main symbiotes in the Marvel Universe, covering who they are, their origins, and how they can make life a living nightmare. To understand the symbiotes, we have to start with their creator, Knull. This ancient evil deity existed before the universe itself and thrived in total darkness. When creation began, Knull wasn't pleased and formed a living darkness called the All Black, using it to kill a celestial. Eventually, he created an artificial planet, Clintar, which became the planet of the symbiotes. But when his creations rebelled against him, they imprisoned Knull, setting the stage for everything that followed. You can't talk about symbiotes without mentioning Venom. After a stint in the Kree-Skrull War, Venom found its way to Earth. Many think Spider-Man was its first human host, but it was actually Deadpool. He quickly ditched it, fearing his own insanity would corrupt the symbiote. Spider-Man bonded with it next, leading to Venom's iconic look and powers, such as organic webbing and wall crawling. Over time, Venom evolved from a major Spider-Man foe to an anti-hero, retaining his terrifying appearance but becoming a bit more lovable. In the more recent films, the story is focused on Venom instead bonding with Eddie Brock, a journalist who entered the Life Foundation facility for an interview and came into contact with the symbiote Venom. When the Venom symbiote bonded with Eddie Brock, things were bad. But then it bonded with Cletus Cassidy and things got much worse. Cletus was pure evil, and when a piece of Venom merged with him, Carnage was born. The bond was unique, as the symbiote fused with Cletus's blood, making separation nearly impossible. Carnage was so dangerous that even Venom feared his offspring. Scream was one of the 5 symbiotes created by the Life Foundation using seeds from Venom. The host, Donna Diego, had a history of psychotic episodes which made the bond volatile. Scream shares many powers with Venom but prefers to use her hair-like tendrils to attack. This makes her fighting style stand out, giving her an edge in combat. Toxin is the 1000th symbiote in the Venom lineage and was considered even more dangerous than both Venom and Carnage. It initially bonded with police officer Pat Mulligan, who tried to teach it about justice. Later, it bonded with Eddie Brock, pushing its powers to new heights, including the addition of poisonous fangs that pack a lethal bite. Hybrid is actually a fusion of 4 symbiotes: Riot, Phage, Lasher, and Agony. These symbiotes were also born from Venom seeds and later merged together, bonding with security guard Scott Washington. Hybrid granted Scott the ability to walk again, but also came with the challenge of managing 4 different voices in his head. Mavis Trent, an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., bonded with a symbiote named Payback. Unlike other symbiotes, Payback grants Mavis a silver-skinned energy form, increased agility, and the power to generate electricity. Payback only activates when Mavis is in a state of total bliss, making it different from the typical rage-driven symbiote bonds. One of the original 5 symbiotes created by the Life Foundation, Lasher has the ability to create whip-like tendrils from his body. He's often part of the hybrid entity but is operated independently as well, using his tendrils for combat and mobility. Another Life Foundation symbiote, Phage, is known for its brutal fighting style and can form sharp, blade-like weapons from its limbs. It's typically depicted as one of the more aggressive symbiotes in the group. Agony, also born from the Life Foundation's experiments, has the unique ability to spit acid that can dissolve almost any material. This power makes her especially lethal and adds a dangerous element to her combat tactics. Riot is known for his physical strength and can transform his limbs into various weapons. He's the muscle of the Life Foundation symbiotes, often depicted as more formidable than his counterparts. You may recognize him as the primary antagonist in the first Venom movie. Anti-Venom emerged when Eddie Brock's cancer treatment bonded with remnants of the Venom symbiote. Unlike other symbiotes, Anti-Venom has the power to heal diseases and neutralize other symbiotes, making him a unique force for good, albeit still with a bit of Brock's original edge. Zzzxx is quite different from the other symbiotes as it originates from an extraterrestrial race called the symbiote species, but has a unique twist. It's a techno-organic symbiote with a taste for the cerebral matter of its hosts. Unlike other symbiotes, which tend to form a symbiotic relationship with their hosts, this one acts more like a parasite, taking over the host's body and feeding on their brain. It first appeared in the X-Men comics, where it bonded with the Shi'ar Imperial Guardsman named Raza, using its abilities to create chaos. Its parasitic tendencies make it one of the more sinister and alien symbiotes out there. Eugene Flash Thompson, originally known as Peter Parker's high school bully, eventually became a hero in his own right. After losing his legs in military service, Flash bonded with the Venom symbiote as a part of a government experiment to create a super soldier. In his form as Agent Venom, Flash retains the symbiote's classic powers like enhanced strength, agility, and the ability to create web-like constructs, while also gaining access to firearms and combat training from his military background. As Agent Venom, Flash fights for justice, using the symbiote for good, but still struggles with keeping the symbiote's darker tendencies in check. So there you have it. From Knull's dark origins to the heroic turn of Anti-Venom, these symbiotes add layers of complexity and danger to the Marvel Universe. Which symbiote is your favorite, and who do you think would win in an all-out brawl? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Marvel lore and breakdowns.